A lot of people ask me, why do I enjoy playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 so much on PlayStation? Even though there's the PC version and everyone's saying, that PC version is superior. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not disagreeing with the fact that the PC version is more superior. But of course, PC version requires more expensive PC, more expensive GPU, CPU, etc., etc., more expensive equipment, ultra wide screen, these expensive VR headsets, all that stuff adds up. But one of the things that every single one of those individuals who is bragging about the PC version, remember, I started with the PC version. My very first experience with Microsoft Flight Simulator was PC. And I had nothing but problems and issues and had various different GPUs, CPUs, various different gaming laptops, etc., etc. It's all documented on my channel. And there's always been a hiccup. There's always been a mishap. There's always been some sort of a mishap and problem that I encountered when I was playing Microsoft Flight Simulator on a PC. It's not just the PC. It was true for the Xbox Series X and Series S. However, on the PlayStation, ever since it came out last year, December, it's been a very smooth, calibrated, polished experience. And this is not just me saying this without any kind of backing up. I have credibility to back this up. Like everything I just told you here regarding my experience with the PlayStation 5 version. Feel free to go back to the December and watch every single video that I have done, every single live stream that I have done since December of 2025, and you will see that I can back up my claims, because my claims come from experience and my experience is documented. Now, some people will say, but with a PC version you get a much higher frame rate, you get better graphics. All of that is true. Higher frame rate, better graphics. I'm not denying that you're not going to have a more immersive experience with the PC, especially with the ultra wide screen and a much higher textures and better detail, on top of all the mods that you can use, that you can download those mods, etc., etc. Different add-ons you can use. It's only possible on the PC. And different yokes and flight sticks from various different third-party companies that you can use. All of that is true. Yeah, sure. But then again, everyone always fails to address, well, how much does that cost? Yeah, it all sounds great, fine and dandy. Why don't you live in a penthouse on the ocean, next to the ocean on the beach, in Miami Beach, on a penthouse? Why don't you, live in a giant yacht? Why don't you have Victoria's Secret models put in a, lotion oil on your chest? Come on, man. It's I sometimes wonder, man, are some individuals, when they make these comments, dude, here's the thing. If you enjoy your PC and you love flying Microsoft Flight Simulator on a PC, that's fine and dandy. But why is it always that these PC guys always have to shit on other consoles? It's almost like they're jealous with the fact that PlayStation version of Microsoft Flight Simulator, actually, it's very stable, it's very smooth, and we're not having any mishaps and hiccups like they are, or like they're used to. I'm sure now it's fine. After how many years? 5 years? 6 years? Yeah, you would think after 6 years that they would fix that up and patch that up. So what they always fail to acknowledge is this is more convenient. I know that they jacked up the price of consoles now to $900, but for PS5 Pro, and then 650, close to $700 for a regular PS5 physical media slim version. But let's be honest, it's been how many years? 6 years I think by now, I think everyone either has a PS5 digital or the original physical media version of PS5. I'm pretty sure by now everyone has a PS5. I'm pretty sure. Okay. So it's not like, oh, people need to go out and buy a PS5. Majority of people by now, they have a PS5. They might not have a PS5 Pro because they didn't feel like they need to. But majority of people do have a PS5, right? So it's still a better deal, you know, going with a PS5 version because it's more convenient. Dude, I left this on a standby. Let me tell you something. I left this on a standby. Was it like a few days ago? And then I came back after a few days ago. It was on a standby. And I even took some screenshots, as you can see right there. I took some screenshots. Okay? I took some screenshots when I landed on Toronto. And I left it on a standby. I didn't even turn off my PS5. I didn't even turn it off. It was on a standby. And I took some screenshots, as you can see right here. But guess what? It's still here. Where I left it. Where I landed my airplane. How cool is that? I left it on standby. Exactly where I landed on Toronto. From, what was it? Louisville, Kentucky, all the way to Toronto. And here I am. Exactly where I left it. On a standby mode. And I can continue so easily. Quick and play right away. The convenience of playing, that's what I'm going to call this video. The convenience of playing a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on a PlayStation 5. And I can easily jump in and continue, right, if I want to. Obviously, we're not going to be flying on this video. This video is just a short video of me kind of like explaining myself as to why I choose the PS5 version. Like I said, if you need more evidence, if you need more proof, I mean, feel free to watch those videos and live streams of me flying since December. I mean, it's all there, right? And now the fact that we have a PlayStation VR2 version coming out, to me, that's it, bro. Like, the fact that they're also adding a PSVR 2, to me, that's it, man. Like, I have zero reasons, bro, to be visiting a PC version. Like, no reason at all. Unless I want to maybe play on the ultra widescreen. But honestly, with a PlayStation VR 2, do I even need the ultra widescreen? I mean, it doesn't get any better than PlayStation VR 2 experience, you know. So that's the whole point of this video. It's just for me to briefly touch on this and tell you why PlayStation version is the most convenient way to play. Not only is it more affordable, you can still find a PS5 digital for like $380. I've seen it, man. I've seen it at the GameStop. I've seen it so many of PS5 digitals for like $380. And for $380, you can buy a PS5 digital and buy this game, and you're good to go, bro. That's $400 right there. So for $400, you are like, you know, well, you have to purchase the game, which is $70. Okay, so let's say $460. So for $460, right out of the gate, you're good to go, and you got a nice, convenient way to play Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. You know, and to me, this is the most affordable, the most cheapest way for you to experience this experience. And once they bring it to Nintendo Switch 2, it'll be even more convenient, which I'm sure they will. So this is the reason why I always keep telling you guys that, to me, PlayStation 5 version is the most convenient way to play. Okay? And that's pretty much all I have on this video. It's like a short little video, 10 minutes. I just wanted to emphasize on this briefly. Why is it always raining in Toronto, dude? It's always raining, man. It's like there's rain coming again. But I left it. That's funny. I left it on a standby a few days ago, standby mode, and I turned it back on, and it's still here. It's still here. All right. Anyway, that's the. We'll take a screenshot of this. This is great. That's the video. That I just wanted to briefly touch on this. I don't want this video to be too long. Just 10 minutes. You know, briefly touch on this. Why I believe PlayStation 5 version of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is the most convenient way to play. And I'm sure it will be true for you as well. Once you buy a PS5 and this game, you will realize that it's a more convenient way to play. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. And thank you for all the support. I appreciate it.